What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a Lionel Messi individual player review. Some people wanted me just to review a bunch of players, so I'm kind of working through some of the ones that I've had recently, so Lionel Messi is one that we are going to go for. So before we get started, if you want a fast and reliable coin service, check out utcointraders.com. There's a link in the description if you want to check them out. But anyway, let's get into it. Lionel Messi is a centre forward or a striker. You find him usually in centre forward, but you can move him to striker. That's what I did. He is Argentinian. He plays for FC Barcelona in the Liga BBVA. He's 5'6" in height and costs around 1 million coins on Xbox. Sometimes goes up, sometimes goes down. He has 97 dribbling, 95 finishing, 96 ball control, 92 sprint speed, 89 short passing, 3-star weak foot, and 4-star skill moves. So before we get on to the gameplay, what I'm going to do now is just quickly put the team I used him in on the screen now, so you can see what I used him in. I've also reviewed the whole team as a whole, and I've reviewed the inform Gareth Bale third inform if you want to check him out. So that's the team, etc. You can all see it right there now. So let's go on some gameplay and talk a bit more about him there. So lots of people say stuff about Messi. They say he's not as good on FIFA, obviously, as he is in real life. He's amazing in real life, but in my opinion, on FIFA, Ronaldo is actually better. I love Messi in real life. I prefer him to Ronaldo, but I really do think that on FIFA that Messi is the better of the two players, which is an interesting statement to make, considering well, that Messi's the highest rated player on the game, basically being a 94, so you'd expect him to be incredible, but like, he has some absolutely fantastic stats, but in my personal opinion, I find him to be overrated. Now, to have 94 rating, sorry, and to not really be incredible, like, I scored more goals with Bale. Granted, the striker Bale has some fantastic stats, but in the 14 games I played with Messi, I think I only scored 14 goals, whereas I scored 18 with Bale, and for a player like Messi, so expensive, I would like to be seeing a slightly better goals per game ratio than that, but I suppose you can't complain because at least he did manage to get 1 goal a game. So some of his stats, he's got a decent head in. It's not too bad considering just what his card is. He has amazing pace with 93 pace on the card, and that's the 95 acceleration combined with his 92 sprint speed, which is not bad at all. He's got amazing dribbling with the 97, 95 finishing as well, 89 short passing, 88 long shots, 80 shot power, 89 volleys, 87 curve, 85 crossing. The list just keeps going on and on and on. He has some absolutely unbelievable stats. I can't get over just how good some of these stats are, but in my honest opinion, the thing that lets him down the most is that 67 strength. It's basically his lowest stat other than marking, sliding tackle, and standing tackle, and it's such a big letdown. It means that when he is powering through on those through balls that he's getting onto the end of with all that pace that he has, if a player comes even near him and tries to muscle him off the ball, they will do it with so much ease. He has no talent at getting past players if they are near him, which is such a letdown. That is something that Gareth Bale obviously has. So if it's going to be any form of tug, movement with them, then you're not going to win it. Straight out, you're going to lose it with Messi. So that isn't a good thing whatsoever. Obviously, it's going to be a big letdown. But, of course, you can't do anything about that. And you have to kind of adjust his play to suit it. So he's got 72 heading as well. Not very good jumping. It's just 73. And being only 5'6" means he's not really going to be getting onto him. But his heading accuracy is 73. So I guess if you can get the ball onto his head, he might just be able to get it into the back of the net for you, which could be worse, I suppose. His penalties aren't amazing either with 76, but again, there's plenty of other players that will take your penalties for you and do a good enough job of it. What other stats? We've got 95 finishing, means he can get almost every single shot on target will actually go in. And that's about it, really. Of course, his height is a bit of a letdown as well, but his main attributes, of course, is just his lethal shot and his long shot. So that is all I've really got to say about this Messi. I personally wouldn't recommend him. There's plenty of other fast players you can use that are far cheaper. Not necessarily in the Liga BBVA. I guess Obafemi Martins could fill that role, but most fast players will do a better job than Messi as long as they have a tiny bit of strength with them. That is his only letdown for me. I love his pace and everything, and his finishing is fantastic, but for me, the strength is a massive letdown. So that is the end of this player review, guys. Let me know any other players you want me to review. I've got access to almost every player if I need to. So thanks as always for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.